do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Strap in. This will be a good one. 2 one-loss teams getting together as they're underway on EA Sports.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Set the tone, defense.
Brady now on 1st down. Going right side here, and that's complete. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Now Brady. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Brady now on 1st down. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 35. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Now here's Pollard, and he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tony Pollard, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Bradley Pinion.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here, 1st and 10
at their own 23.
And he'll throw right away.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Not much there, only a yard.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game. But this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on 1st. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther 1st down. first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Throwing, Bridgewater. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get it down here to the 43. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Steps away to his left. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It'll be just an 18-yard punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession, and they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
Looking downfield for Godwin. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Buccaneers 7, Panthers 0.
Back near the goal line, Bridgewater. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they, when they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown, and this one they help force another incompletion.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there, tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
From the gun, Bridgewater taking a shot for Samuel. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Buying time to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And he finds Howard complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
With the carry for Carolina.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey, and he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Now Bridgewater on 4th down. Rolling to his right, and he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Robbie Anderson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Brought down by Trey Boston. It's a gain of 8. Brings up.
Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
There's
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On 1st down, Pollard. And he stopped immediately there. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Eli Apple. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Bucs 30.
Throwing on 2nd down. Bridgewater. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now it's a quarterback 3rd and long. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
The 44-yard line.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Let's go. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Hatchet. Jack it, reload.
On play action, now Brady. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Trey Boston. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Throwing again on second down. Bridgewater. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this is no good. Close but no cigar, just wide right. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. Taking it about the 1. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup there.
And 3 at the 26-yard line.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
And his throw is incomplete. The intended receiver there, Ian Thomas. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them. This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
To Evans on the slant.
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. They'll run with Pollard. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
A solid pickup of 13 sets them up 1st and goal. They go play action here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. And he rifles one incomplete. Tony Pollard out of the backfield, the intended target, but it'll be second and goal.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Alabama. Whip. Watch the whip.
On second down, it's Vaughn. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing